one of the key tasks that you're responsible for as a leader is documentation. We like to document and reward those who perform well, but sometimes we're kind of reluctant to document those who are poor performers. And I get it. I am all about saving whoever I can save. I am all about bending over backwards, going beyond the earth and the universe to save someone's career. I will go to hell and back to do that. But sometimes, just sometimes, you can't do that for everybody. And here is the issue. If you fail to document poor performers, they will stay around longer than they are supposed to. Because you can say, okay, well, we can do a verbal counseling. I told this individual not to do this over and over. But you have to create a pattern. You have to put it on paper. You have to show a trend. You have to show how their performance has not improved. But also in your documentation, when you decide to document somebody for their poor performance, not only do you document their performance, but you also document and highlight ways for them to improve their performance. So you have to kind of give them a chance to meet that expectation. If they do not meet that expectation, you do another documentation, some sort of form of counseling, and say, highlight some to the example, these goals were not met. They were responsible for these goals. They have failed in every single one of them. And you can also give them new goals after that and show them how and give them the tools to reach those goals. If you do not do that, you are failing them as a leader, regardless of their performance, subpar or not. You are failing them as a leader because your job, despite their performance, is to set them up for success. If you fail to set them up for success, you have failed as a leader. You are responsible for every individual on your team, the good performance and the bad performance. If you do not bend over backwards for them all equally, you are doing them a disservice. You are showing some sort of favoritism. Despite their performance, you still give them everything you have, but you have to document that performance, that negative performance, if you are trying to take it to another level, whether it's the point of termination or whatever the case may be. You have to document it. Now remember, you cannot keep a toxic person attached to your organization or to your section or your team because A, it might spread like wildfire. B, your team may begin to look at you sideways and wonder, why is this person still here when they're performing as high as they can perform, top performers, but this person is performing substandard and nothing's changed. It's no difference between them two at all. They get the same perks as the top performers get. They don't see you making any action towards that individual to either A, help them perform better, or B, help them transition to somewhere else. So you have to treat them all fairly. You have to do your documentation. If you do not do your documentation, again, you are setting them up for failure and you're setting your team up for failure. So treat them all the same across the board. Give your all to every last one of them and do not do them a disservice.